Want me to start over?
Yeah, let's do this again.
Okay, well, I'm Ruben. I didn't make it out last week for the Take the Horse event, but I came out this week and sat at the nurse's tent until about, I think about 3 a.m. when they finally hauled us all off. Came out here in front of the police station, and now I'm just waiting for everybody to get out.
Mm-hmm. And so we talked earlier, you said you kind of lost track of time. About what time were you let out?
Oh, I was let out I think around like 7:30 p.m. Yeah, I mean they weren't really good about like telling us what time it was or anything. I was lucky to have a cell where if I got right up against the door, I could see a window to the outside. So it was like a translucent window. You know, I could see if it was dark or light. You know, so that was nice. But it wasn't very encouraging to see it start getting dark before I was getting let out. I'll tell you that.
And this is the first time you've been arrested?
Well, no. This is the first time I've been arrested in affiliation with this, but I mean, I did some dumb stuff when I was a kid.
Well, great. I mean, you know, that's not the question. We just wanted to kind of give your impressions. What were you charged with?
I mean, the clearest thing I could see was from my my property sheet.
We have another person coming out. Another person coming out.
Is that all five? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock a.m. It's 2 o'clock a.m. and people are finally starting to get out now. Some people have been in there that whole time.
How many people were you with?
Well, in the holding cell, there's probably like 30 people or more crammed into that holding cell. It was pretty tight. I mean, it was real hot and whatever, you know. I mean, there's a lot of people in there, but then they finally started dividing us out. I mean, like probably like 4 or 5 a.m. took them to, you know, get our licenses and get us divided out. And then after that, I just had a cellmate.
And again, we were talking about charges. When did they mention charges to you? I mean,
yeah,
from the time you were sitting in a park and a police officer approached you.
Yeah.
What was discussed as far as what you could and would be charged with, and at what point were you aware of what you're being charged with?
Basically, they said, you can leave now, otherwise you're going to be arrested. And I just chose to be arrested right there. I didn't make a big scene out of it. I mean, I suppose I could have put up a little bit more resistance, but I was, you know.
Well, at that point, did they give you a cause that you were being arrested? You're simply going to be taken into police custody.
Yeah, they didn't state a charge. They just said, you know, leave or you're arrested, essentially. And I mean, I was there. I was fully resolved to the fact that I was probably going to get arrested for that, but. Not that I think it was right that I was going to get arrested for that, but I knew that they're going to, you know, be like that. So I had no problem with it.
And all this time you were being held?
Yeah.
Were you told of the charges?
No.
Pending against you?
I mean, you know, there was so many aspects of it that were just, you know, just not right. I mean, like they didn't even give us anything to eat for like 12 hours. You know, I mean, they gave us freaking one bologna sandwich. You know, like that's not like nutrition, you know what I mean? But so yeah, 12 hours gives us bologna sandwiches. Probably about 8-9 hours before they let us make a phone call. And
you were able to contact someone?
Yeah, I think. I mean, we contacted National Lawyers Guild. You know, so I mean, there was a couple people that had to make.
So you were able to identify that to someone else while you were in custody, who you were and that you were in custody.
I didn't personally talk to them.
All right.
We just had somebody talk to them.
I see.
We didn't need to call them like 25 times.
Sure.
You know what I mean? They have a list of people that are in here. So I mean, they're on it. You know.
Okay.
But we just wanted to, you know, let them know. But yeah.
But you personally weren't given the opportunity to contact someone and tell them that you were in police custody.
I could. No. Yeah. They gave me a phone call.
I see.
But it was just hours and hours. Which, I mean, whatever. I don't know if there's like a rule on that or whatever, you know, but it was just common decency type thing, you know. And I mean, there was just a lot of things. Like I said, they didn't feed us for 12 hours. They didn't give us any toilet paper in the bathroom, even after we asked. They didn't give people medications that needed medications. There was a lady that was epileptic, and there was a guy that had an ulcer, and neither of them could get medication. The guy had the medicine in his possessions, and they go, oh, well, we're not doctors, we can't administer it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So it's just total bullshit.
All right.
But,
Well, was that something that you actually saw?
yeah.
Okay.
I witnessed that.
All right. Well, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. I'm not going to do this in a linear style. There's a couple of points that I need to hit, and one of the things was about the charges, and when and if you had been notified of the charges pending against you.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, the only charges I have are on this I bond. It's just a number. It's not even like a. It's not even like a human readable. It's 10-36-185 MCC. So I don't even know what that means. MCC 10-36-185.
Okay. As we're standing here today, do you know what that means?
I have no idea.
Was that explained to you?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
And as we're standing here today, they gave you a court date.
Yeah.
Did they say what you would be faced with in the trial?
Nope. No, they didn't mention it.
So, what you know? I'm gonna ask this. What you know is that you're going to be facing a judge.
But not. I don't know what I'm going to be facing them for exactly. That's what you're asking. Yeah, I have no idea at this point.
And nobody explained that to you.
No.
All right, that's good stuff.